Alright, folks, this is Starreign Development Journal 2. Let's see if I can show you all the new stuff. And let me make sure my cam studio didn't disappear. Sweet. Happens a lot. It's very annoying. Um, so first thing I will show you guys is that infantry characters now have their name randomly generated. Where is that? Character name. So you can pick sex, and it will give you different stuff. So, for example, our sniper is an AI, so he's going to get a robot name. This is totally not an important feature, but I like random stuff, so it kind of randomly generates the name from a bunch of strings. So, oh man, it's got launching for the first time. It's going to take a second. So I've got like first names, last names, and check it out. His name is Unit. Blah 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 blah. Let me just show you some other ones, just so you see that it really is randomly generated. C's B unit, some other number. I'm going to show you the male names next. Not, again, such a pointless, not really important feature, but I figured if there's going to be a war between, hundreds or tens of thousands of these monsters and people and things, it'd be cool for them to have names. So you see Arthur Halcott, um, James Bates. Just randomly generates a new name at startup. Just going to show you a female name. Patrick Alston's not really a female name. Might be unisex or something. What? All right, maybe maybe the female names are not working for some reason. Oh well. Not a big deal. Fix it later. Anyway, next thing I would like to show is how I fixed up the AI. If you remember last time, they were just a total mess. Kind of, let me maximize this. Kind of just walking past each other, just completely idiotic. So I changed a bunch of things. First thing I changed was distance matters. So the closer to call them soldiers. They're soldier class. The closer two soldiers are to each other, the higher priority they get. So instead of walking past a huge group of soldiers to fight the sniper like they did last time, that will never happen now, or probably won't happen. As they're walking by, they'll get closer. These characters will become more of a priority, and they will fight them. So you can see right now, they're actually fighting each other instead of running past. Um, I also added the function, maybe you could see it here, that if the line of sight is blocked to the target, the AI will kind of just move around in random directions until they get the line of sight. So you can kind of see them spreading out. What this has all done, of course, is made this fight happen much faster because they're not wasting time doing silly things, which is nice to see. It's also a little bit more interesting to watch. Um, let me just show you some other features I don't think I covered last time. So let's look at the sniper. They have some other attributes: total damage dealt, total damage received. I guess the sniper hasn't hit anyone, so let's pick someone else. So this guy, gotta give this guy some credit. He's probably gonna die now because there's 2 versus like 6 or something, or 5. Vincent Richards. He has dealt a total of 7.6 damage, and he has not been hit yet. So that's just more stats that I could put like in a character screen or something. Obviously, the main character will have the same deal. So it's just nice little metadata. Um, I guess let's finish watching this. I don't think it will last too much longer. It's always entertaining. And while we're watching it, I guess I'll talk about what I plan on doing next, which is Um, actually, I could show this right now. So I made a console. Yeah, and what it does is it records all the action that's going on. So if you've played D&D games before, oh, I see it kind of goes outside of the border. I'll have to fix that. Anyway, if you've played a lot of D&D games, you'll notice that a lot of them have consoles that show, or I guess like a log. It shows all the roles that go on behind the scenes, so you can kind of, if you want to, see how your character's doing, how different mechanics are working. So this is that same thing. Shows roles, shows damage done, shows when someone dies. Like our poor Vincent Richards was killed in action. It's only funny because we've identified with that character now, who's just totally randomly generated. Um, so it shows the accuracy rolls and whatnot, and the damage if it hits, and there's a few other things in there. Um, but I was really happy to get this done. And what I want to work on next is actually making it so that you can play. So obviously there's a lot of different aspects, but what I'm going to focus on next is you get to be one of these characters, and you can move around, you can shoot things in a D&D style. So you click on something, you move over, you shoot it. You can cast spells and things like that. Um, and all the character screens, inventory, stats, level up, all that kind of stuff. Just wanted to see how the sniper did at the end. He did a total 82 damage. Damn, he came back. Just for some reference, like 14 HP is about how much a normal character has, so he did quite a bit. Anyway, so what I want to show next is I added I'm gonna call it a wizard class. It's called a Sciomancer, as you can see here. He has two spells so far, which I'm gonna call incantations or something, because it's a sci-fi setting, so I can't call them spells. But he has two spells, and you're basically gonna see what he does. He's a max level character, so if we're lucky, he will totally wreck everything. If we're unlucky, the sniper will kill him in one shot. Oh, sniper's gone. Okay, I think he's gonna do okay. So here we can see the spell and the damage it did. Oh, I also added critical hits when I made the console. So I may as well explain how that works. Oh man, I don't think he's gonna cast the other spell. He has two spells right now. Um, when there's the yellow or green thing, he's casting this magic missile, and the purple one is the Psy Blast, which is actually pretty cool. It's the highest level spell I've made so far. Everything may need balancing and whatnot, but damn, looks cool, right? Um, anyway, what was I talking about? Completely lost my train of thought. Anyway, he's gonna lose now because it's just he's he can't fight close range. Um, anyway, so he's a wizard class. I'm gonna be making some others. I want to start filling out all the feat lists and everything. Yeah, we don't have to watch. We might as well watch the natural end of this. Um. Oh, and there's some guy stuck there. Wow. Anyway, so those were some spells: magic missile and psi explosion. Um. So next, I'll be wanting to make one of these characters actually playable, and that will be very exciting. Let's see, what else have I worked on? Oh, I was going to explain the critical hits. I remembered what I was doing now. We could just watch this while I describe critical hits. So all of these characters have an accuracy between 1 and 100. 100 is a guaranteed hit. Basically, the bullet or whatever is just going to track the target, go straight to it. And if the accuracy falls less than 100, basically the roll to hit. If the roll doesn't work out, then the bullet is almost guaranteed to miss. Basically, it's shot completely off course. Um, the way critical hits work is if you have higher than 100 accuracy, which is possible in the game so far, and I guess will be a feature. Um, Instead, what happens is you minus 100 from accuracy, and then you roll again between 0 and 100. So if you had 125 accuracy, you would hit, and then you would roll for a critical between using 25. So 125 minus 100, 25, and you know, hopefully hit a crit for double damage. Um, Besides all that, I have been working on these sheets. So these are kind of character basic class sheets that show information. All this stuff is correct. By the way, this is actually how it's implemented in the game right now. So this is not just conceptual and spells and stuff. Not all these spells have been made. This is Magic Missile, called it Psionic Cascade. And basically what I want to do is I want to fill this out for every class, take a picture, and just put the picture in the game in the I guess in-game encyclopedia or something like that, so players can actually see what's going on and how these different classes work. And I think that's pretty much everything I've been working on. Um, I mean, that stuff alone has been crazy, but my hope is eventually to get back to the space side of the game, which I'm thinking might be slightly D&D-ish as well, just to kind of unite the theme. Um, maybe turret shots will be based on class level or something like that. I'll have to figure it out, but it'd be nice to have everything kind of be related. Anyway, it was a pleasure. Glad to have you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like the next one whenever that comes along. To my two fans, it's fun. It's sort of fun. It's okay. Bye.